up there in Paragould, Arkansas, avoiding the yard trucks. Those guys run around 100 miles an hour. You never know where they're going to go. Anyway, come up here and went to the guard shack. We don't know where that trailer's at. So I go out here and search all. They got like 6 different parking lots. And last week I was up here and they told me it was in the yellow lot. I drove around in there for about an hour looking for a trailer. Couldn't find it, couldn't find it, couldn't find it. So I called them. Said, hey, where's this trailer at? I said, well, you never know. It might be in one of the other lots. So I went over here to the red lot and I found it right off the bat. So, whatever. I think they'd have a better system, but oh well. Yeah, it is what it is. So we're picking up a trailer and we're going back down to Arkansas, just like we did the last load. And I don't know how many more of these I'm going to do, because Kirk called me and he says he needs some help. So come up here, I need some help. And let me get my trailer number memorized. 56. But he says I need some help on fall harvest, so I'm probably going to be leaving next week and heading up there to fall harvest and do that for, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks or a month, something like that. And then once he gets done with that, I'll come back and I'll drive for about a month. I am preoccupied right at the moment, people. Let me go find this trailer. What do you know? So this is what they're going to use these trailers for. These we've been bringing these trailers. There's plain white trailers, got super single tires on them and stuff like that. 53 foot, got roll-up doors in the back, and we've been bringing these trailers down from Arkansas for the last month or so, I guess. I've only done it for a couple weeks, but they've been doing it for about a month. I think they have like 250 of these trailers. Anyway, this is what they're doing with them. And oh, you can't see it, it's too close. Let me go find another one. So here you go. This is what they're doing to them. They're wrapping them with this True Texas Barbecue, TrueTexBarbecue.com. So anyway, they're bringing them down plain white trailers like it. Well, this isn't one of them because it's got swing doors, but they're just plain white trailers with super single tires, disc brakes, roll-up doors, and that's it. Just pretty much a plain trailer. And they come down and they wrap them all the way around. And I noticed on the front they put some kind of like a GPS tracker up on the front, on the nose. Walk around here. Man, it's making me hungry looking at that. Look at that. Ain't nothing like Texas barbecue. Anyway, they got these up on the top here. Those, well, let's see here. Right about right there. Those are solar powered GPS trackers. Okay, so they know where the trailers are at. So anyway, we've been bringing these trailers down here, and here's mine. What was I going to talk about? I was going to tell you about something. I can't remember what it was now. Oh, I know. Last night I got to editing, and it's so frustrating when you got all this good footage and you go to edit it and the SD card says there's it's a failure, you know, it's the format's not right or something. So anyway, I lost all my footage from the last 2 videos I was going to make. Ugh, it's frustrating. Let me get this trailer drop. I'm going to show you what I was going to talk about. Okay, here we are. We got the trailer dropped, and this is what I wanted to show you. I got 8 brand new Feel Goods. Yeah, that's right. Continentals. Continental HD L2 DLs. Yeah, those are probably the top of the line, best tire you can buy. And I got them for about the same price as I could my normal, like, hand cooks that I would normally have bought. Yeah, I got them through the national account. What happened was last week I left the house. I was up, if you remember, like a couple videos ago, last week when I was doing the Olight video, Olight flashlight, and I was in the shop. I remember how it was so hot and muggy, and I just, what was that day? I left the house, come down here to Houston to deliver a trailer, and got down here, and this tire right here, it'd be the right rear inside. That's how, you know, right side of the truck, rear axle, inside tire. Anyway, this tire was flat. Somewhere, I thumped all the tires when I was at the shop, at the house. Thumped them all, and they were all good. I got down here, and that one was flat, and the inside sidewall was all kind of blowed out. I didn't have a blowout. It was just kind of, the inside was tearing apart, put it that way, delaminating and tearing apart. And what was going on was, I had probably run over something just not too far down the road, and then drove for 4 hours down here to Houston. And in that heat, and being older tires, those tires were kind of getting old, and I don't know, there's no such thing as dry rot. Rot is from wetness, but anyway, you know what they call dry rot, you know, the tire is drying out. And with it in that shape and everything, and then being flat, the sidewall started tearing out. So anyway, I get down here, doggone it, I was really hoping those tires would last for the rest of the year. So I get down here, and got a bad tire, and it's not worth fixing or putting another tire on and running the other 7 out. So I thought, it's time to buy tires. So I called that 800 number, that national account, got a hold of her. She looked around on her computer. About an hour later, she calls me up. She says, we found some right north of Houston up here. So I go up this, it was actually a warehouse. It wasn't a tire shop, it was a warehouse. I go up and pick them up, and they had a tire guy there, like a mobile service fella, and he gets out there and works his butt off in that heat, and he changes all 8 tires and gets them all done in about 2 hours. So anyway, I had all this great footage. You know, when they're doing tires, they've got this this air can. So they put the tire on the wheel. Now they got to seat the bead. All these big tires, sometimes it's hard to get them seated, so they have this big air can, like an air tank, you know, and they got a big nozzle on it, and they put that nozzle right down here by the bead, and then they open a valve, and a big old whoosh of air goes out, and it fills up the tire, and the whole tire kind of pops out and seats on the rim, and then you can air it up. Okay, well, I had all this footage. He's up there, and I said, ready? And I got the camera right in there, and whoosh, you know. So I got that kind of footage. I got I set the camera on slow motion, 240 frames a second. He got in there real close, whoosh, you know. So I was going to get all this really neat slow motion footage. I was going to get all this, what was it? The impact, you know, the air gun. You know, I had all that real slow footage of that. You know, instead of going, it was going pump, pump, pump. You know, anyway, I had all this great footage I was going to do something neat with. So I got to editing the other night, and it was all bad. It was all bad. I'm like, the card wasn't formatted right or something like that. Anyways, the file was corrupted. The whole thing was corrupted. No good. Why does it always happen? It's always that footage that you can only get one time. You know, it's that you get it that one time and that's it. I'm not going to put tires on for another forever. You know, so you know, it's just irritating. So you know, it seems like the camera never messes up when it's just driving down the highway footage. Oh, that messed up. Well, I can get some more footage tomorrow morning. You know, when I start driving again, I can just make, you know, get new footage. This is, you know, it's just, anyway, so I had that footage, and then that same SD card, I didn't know it was file corrupted. I used it for some driving footage to drive down here, okay? So anyway, last night I get in there and I start editing, and I'm like, what's wrong with this, you know? Anyway, I think what happened was it was a brand new SD card, and I forgot to format it. So because it wasn't formatted, I think was what happened. I don't know. So anyway, I got 8 brand new feel goods on, and everybody barking at me, you need some new tires, Stan. Well, I got new tires. Like I said, these are top of the line Continentals. They're about I think they're about the best tire you can buy. And as far as price, I don't remember exactly how much it was. They're about $4,000 for all of them. So, and that's you know, mounted the whole 9 yards, but that's through a national account. What's that work out? About $500 a tire with mounted, you know, mounted in the whole 9 yards. So, and FET and all the whole 9 yards. If I would have bought these on my own, they would have probably been a $750 tire plus FET plus mounting and balance, and you're looking 800 at least times 8. 8 times 8 is what, 64? So that national account saved me about $2,000 to $2,500, I think, something like that. So anyway, that was a goodie. So anyway, I got brand new Continentals on. Whenever these Toyos wear out on the front up here, whenever they wear out, I'm going to put Continentals on the front of that too. So if I can get Continentals at that price, I'm going to keep getting them. So anyway, that kind of explains why every now and again you'll see, hey Stan, there's no video. I'll put a Monday video out, but not a Thursday video, or I won't put a Monday, but I'll put a Wednesday and a Friday or something, you know. Sometimes something happens where, you know, I get too busy and I just don't have time to do all the editing, or I go to do the editing. Okay, I've got all this, I got to edit it tonight because I got to put it out tomorrow. I get in there, start editing, and something's wrong and it won't work. You know, I've had my computer crash before, you know, just where it just won't work, and I have to reload everything. I got to shut it completely down and reload the whole thing, you know. Anyway, and you spend all evening doing that, you don't have time to do the editing, so I don't get a video out, you know. Making excuses, I know. So anyway, that's what we've been doing. We've been hauling these white trailers, like that one, hauling that white trailer, bringing it down, and they put the wrap on. And I don't, look up barbecue.com. What was it? TrueTexBarbecue.com. I don't know who they are, but anyway, maybe I'll find some more information out about them, who they are, what's going on there. Maybe it's a subsidiary of another major company, because I think they got like 250 of these trailers is what I heard. And I don't know. Anyway, with that, I guess it's time to head out and go get another one. So I almost forgot. Earlier in this video, when I was up in Arkansas, that was yesterday, I was up in Arkansas and I was driving around trying to find this trailer. Okay, I mentioned that Kirk wants me to come up to Kansas and go help him farm this harvest. Okay, what happened is he's expanded. He's got a bigger combine. He's hired 2 more guys. He's got a lot more land. This neighbor of his retired. He's got old man, and decided to retire from farming. So Kirk took over his land, and that's like another 3,000 or 4,000 acres or something like that. So he really needed the extra help. So anyway, he's got this extra guys working for him and everything. And so weed harvest, I called, said, what do you need me for weed harvest? And he said, I could probably use you, but don't need you. I'm like, okay, I can make more money driving this truck than I can driving for him. And he says, I really don't need you. I mean, yeah, if you want to come up, great, but I can get along without you. Okay, great. So so then fall harvest, I called him here a few weeks ago, and he says, yeah, I could probably use you. So that's what I was going to leave the other day and head up there, but it's supposed to rain all this week. Actually, you can see here in Houston, it's raining today. And this whole front or something is somehow supposed to get up there into Kansas this week, and it's supposed to rain the next couple days up there. And so he says, well, ain't no sense of coming up until it quits raining. So I'm going to run, I think, 1 more of these runs up to Arkansas and back, And then from there, I'm going to head up to Kansas and be up there next week. So probably your next video is going to be on either up in Kansas or on the way up to Kansas, or unless something spectacular happens. So anyway, we're done. Just letting you know what's coming. I'm going to go up there and work for not the whole harvest, just probably about 3 or 4 weeks, I think, something like that. Not 3 months. So, but anyway, help him a little bit during corn harvest. That's when he needs help. The corn. There's so much product coming out of the field of corn that one combine can keep like 4 trucks busy, whereas wheat, 2 combines to keep 4 trucks busy. So anyway, during corn harvest, he needs that extra help for that, for extra trucks and everything. So anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get to rolling. Let's get out there. Let's go make some of that. Go make some of that big money. Some of that big money. Yeah, right. So, ciao. Later.